you can't see my head. Did you guys think I was coming back in a week? I know you didn't. It's okay. But we're here. We're here, babes. And it's time for some girl talk while I do my nails. So, what I need to do first, before we get into girl talk, I need to take my current set off. So, what I'm doing is cutting my cotton pads. I'm cutting them into 4s just because it gives still a good amount of space on my nail bed. And then we're gonna dip them in nail polish remover. And then we're gonna wrap it around my remaining nail beds with foil. I would like to start this video off by saying I am not a professional, okay? I am just like everyone else, where I seen a couple girlies do gel X nails online and I figured I could do the same thing. And so now I've been doing my own nails for about a year and a half now. I love it. It's become a form of self-care. I love a good maintenance day where people go out and get everything done. Love it real bad. However, I like to get creative myself and do my own nail set. So here are pictures. 1, 2. So I have 10 things now, like diamond sort of pieces is what they look like. Do I need 10? No. Do I have 10 fingers though? Yes. However, literally, it's like as soon as I came up with this video idea, 2 of them popped off. So now it looks ghetto. Now y'all don't even, y'all probably won't believe me. Y'all probably think I'm unprofessional, but usually my nails stay on the whole time, I promise. And this was my New Year's set, so it's like, okay, so I had nude base and then gold flecks like fireworks, and then there were little colorful diamond pieces all the way around, but now they kind of came off. I did that set on January 2nd. It's now the 28th, and I think it's important to note that it is the 28th, because while this video may not be coming out the 28th, you still need to show some respect to our national anthem, January 28th by Jermaine Cole, okay? So I hope you played it at least twice today. I don't make the rules, but be a good citizen and play it at least twice. And if not, mark your calendars for next year. So my next step, I have a drill. The next step of this, and then I promise we'll get into cute girl talk after this, because then I won't have to touch the drill again, because I already drilled my new set of nails. So I like got them sort of gritty on the part of the bottom so that they stick better. Then we won't have to, I won't be fighting between speaking over a drill and y'all having to hear me in editing. So I'm going to now drill off like my top coat, the shiny coat. So the top coat, the shiny coat, just to get as much off as possible, file a little, and then I'll put these on so that the nail polish remover is really just doing the last bit of work. Okay, so drilling done. Hopefully you guys can see the difference now. They're like very dusty, obviously. Very far from the final product. So now this part is honestly to me the hardest part, because I never know how much foil to break off, because I have little fingers, so I'm like, oh, let me not waste so much foil. Then I break off too little, and it doesn't cover the whole nail bed. So it's truly just a fun guessing game, and every time I lose one. Every time halfway through the process I just end up losing one and have to drill it more instead of letting it soak. So let's see, maybe because the camera's on, my brain will act right, I guess. So this is my nail polish remover. Super simple Walmart pickup. I'm not sure what all the acetone stuff means and is, and if someone would like to educate me in the comments, I would love to learn. I really honestly have no idea what the difference between having no acetone in it, having acetone in it, not sure. What are the benefits? What are the cons? So I've poured it in the top, and I literally just take one, dip it in. It's like chemistry, I love it. I love it real bad. And then I place it on top of the nail that still has a nail on it. I kind of place it on there, wrap it a good bit, taking the foil, wrapping it around, swing it around. Yeah. Okay, see, now it's on there. That's what I'm gonna do for the rest of my fingers. That one's pretty small. When I look at like the diamonds once I've cut them, I'm like, okay, that one we'll probably use for like a pinky because it's tinier and stuff like that. Just so that I'm trying to be least wasteful as possible. Instead of just being like, oh, it's too small, I can't use it. Well, I could just use it for something else. Thumb, done. That one already feels loose. Look, we're not professionals here. You didn't come here to learn. You came here for the girl talk, I know. And we're gonna get into that. How's your week been? How's your Sunday been? I worked today and it was super hard to get up this morning. I don't know why. Low-key, I think it's because my period's coming, but I also did kind of stay up late last night trying to do the dust in the air. Jesus. Sometimes I do wear a mask when I do this because obviously there's a lot of stuff in the air. OMG, you guys, this is being way more nicer. I think it's the camera. I think you've scared it into making me mad. So. Oh, circling back to the J. Cole. In a detailed essay, I really love asking you guys for detailed essays, I'm sorry. Please describe to me what your favorite J. Cole track is ever. And then, in the third paragraph, I would like you to tell me about your favorite J. Cole feature. And then, oh, circling back to the beginning. In the beginning, God created heaven and earth, and he ended up creating J. Cole too. And so I need you to tell me how you discovered J. Cole as well. Sorry, I don't make the rules, but I do. So that would be great if you could tell me that. My first J. Cole track that I ever heard was definitely I Wanna See You Work Out With Me, when I was just a little dweeb. I don't know if I heard it on the radio first or maybe, actually low-key, I think my mom had it downloaded on her iTunes. Okay! Do I look scary? So the rest I didn't use, which isn't much, I am pouring in here. But now it is 5:45. At like 10 minutes, so like 5:55, I'll take this off. Yeah, so the very first song I heard from him was Workout. And then that's like the only track that I had heard from that album for way longer than I'm going to admit here online. You don't need to know that I just went back and heard that whole thing for the first time last year. You don't need to know. From there I was kind of hooked, you know? I mean, I'm sure most people discovered him off there. Or maybe not, because I was back in 2011 and I feel like, I don't know, did he take off completely? In 2011 I was literally in 2nd grade, so what do I know? I'm not sure if he got his full, like, he didn't peak there, but was that his like pop off moment or no? I don't know. Anyway, I now have so many songs from that album that I like, including obviously Can't Get Enough, great, In the Morning, Nobody's Perfect. To pop out with a Missy feature on your first album is crazy, no? I think that's crazy, and it's one amazing song. And then Rise and Shine, and obviously Workout too. Great, great, great time. And then my sister entered high school when Born Center came out, and she got her license or whatever, so I'm just a cute little passenger princess. And so I listened to her music at the time, and this was like 2013, 2012, 2013, that era. Loved it, loved every bit of it. Favorite song, which honestly might be my favorite song from him ever, because it just puts me back in the seat of her Toyota Corolla, her 2001 Toyota Corolla. It just puts me back there. And Power Trip. I'm sorry, I hate to say it. Actually, I don't. I'm proud to say it. I'm proud to be a Power Trip fan. It's so amazing. It's so amazing. And I have this weird thing with like my favorite songs. I either really want a visual for it, or I'm like, never. Don't do a visual for it. Let my imagination run. I don't know if anyone else can like relate to that, but there's just sometimes I'm like, yes, I want somebody else to paint the picture for me. But a lot of times with my favorite songs, I'm like, no. And if there is a video out, I won't watch it, simply because I need the image that are in my head. I just feel like my imagination at this point is better than any director. She Knows, obviously amazing. Forbidden Fruit, amazing. Honestly, this is an album that I still haven't gone back to listen through fully, and that's on me completely. I'm an adult, I take full responsibility. I should go back and definitely listen to it just to see, because I feel like the ones that I just listed off, as amazing as they are, they're like super mainstream, so I want to see if there's any more on there that I love. And then the year after that, he dropped 2014 Forest Hills Drives, and I just, something shifted in the world. My future shifted. The scope in which my life was headed changed on this very day, on this day here, the 9th of December 2014. 2014 was also just a crazy year in general, which is where we get our national anthem from, the January 28th. That's our national anthem. It's from this album, if you don't know. If you don't, I'm not gonna judge you, I'm just gonna pray for you, okay? And that's that. And every song on there, that song has literally no skips. If you skip a song on there, you're missing the story. Listen, sit and listen. And of course the live version of the album, spectacular. And I'll rue the day because I wasn't there when he recorded it, but whatever. For Your Eyes Only, the most heartbreaking album it's probably top 3 of the most heartbreaking albums that I've ever heard. I love it. For Whom the Bell Tolls, it's something about an intro of an album that to me literally makes or breaks. I love music, and even if it's a bad intro, I'll keep listening. However, it would be absolutely amazing when it's not. It's so great, even if it wasn't an intro, it's just so melodic. I don't know who produces it. Let's see. Elijah Scarlett and J. Cole, they produced it. Amazing work. I know I don't need to tell you that, this random girl on the internet, however. Amazing work. Bow to you. And then I've been like on and off. Since, does that make me a fake fan? Since like 2016, I've been on and off. Still listening. I'm still aware when he puts out albums. I still give them a listen all the way through. But it's just something about being nostalgic that I tend to do heavy. So it's a lot of things past certain years where I'm like, let's just stay back here. However, since 2016, he's obviously put out music that I enjoy. ATM, great. KOD, great. Kevin's Heart, great. Under the Sun, masterpiece. 1993. Sometimes when you put talking on a track, it's god awful. It's literally like, hey, can we get back to the music? Because I can't do with the regular conversation. This, however, I'm like, talk more. Well, I could just listen to y'all talk the whole time. I love the rap on it. That's not to discredit their rapping on it. It's amazing. But since 1993, I've been smoking weed. Ask about me. Now I have to ask. You asked me to ask, so now I'm gonna ask. Sacrifices, so sweet, so melodic as well. Similar but different from how I described For Whom the Bell Tolls as melodic. Still same spin value though, definitely getting replayed. Let Go My Hand, also so amazing. Hunger on a Hillside, also really great. And Freedom of Speech. Let's get into it, because I am acutely aware that sometimes putting a tag on a track is like, bruh. But it's something about the DJ Drama tag drop that I'm just gangsta Chris Hill. Yeah, I need it. Sorry, I need it. I need it on more tracks. Maybe that'll send me back. Maybe that'll help progress music forward if we got more DJ Drama drops. Like, hey, if you're an artist, just my inquiry to artists out there, if you're an artist, maybe reach out to Drama and just be like, hey, I don't know if you know me, you probably don't, but I just want you to, I'm gonna send this track to you. If you could just like talk a little on it, that would be amazing. I feel like Snoop Dogg has entered that part of his career where we're like, hey, can you just say a couple words? Obviously Andre 3000 is in that part of his career, but he like doesn't do that many features. But I just imagine like probably every artist out right now would be like, if Andre 3000 just like came and whistled or something on the track, that would be amazing. I feel like y'all need to put Drama in that part of his career. Ask him to come and speak on a track. Just say some stuff. and see what it does. It's gonna make it better. If you don't believe me, this is my freedom of speech. So good. Anyway, it is now 5:56. So I'm gonna take this off now. Now that we've had a little debrief on music, we really just kind of talked about J. Cole. However, it's his day. It's his day. He deserves to be chatted about. So, okay, I took the thumb off. Taking out my little tools really quick. Do I know what these are called? No. I don't know the government names of my nail tools, but they are tools that I got from Amazon. So, now, as you can see, hopefully, it's like I'm able to sort of move around underneath the nails. They've gotten much looser. I'm pulling a little, but I'm not pulling to the point where, like, if my nail hurts, I'm stopping, because I really love Gel X because it helps me retain length, and Gel X allows them to grow and stay protected. So that one fell completely off, so now I have 2 more left on this, and that's what you really want all of them to do. You really kind of want all of them to just slide right off, but I haven't mastered this part yet. So if this video happens to come across somebody who does know what they're talking about, another opportunity for me to learn. So in this process, right, when I've drilled my nails, put the things on or whatever, and now I'm like, I let them soak, but the nails still weren't sliding off. Where did I go wrong in this step? Do I need to wait longer, or did I not drill deep enough onto the, you know, the paint of the nail? Obviously I don't want to hit my natural nail when I'm drilling. So that's what I'm gonna do for the rest of these fingers, and when they're all off, I'll come back to you guys. Done, they're all off. So now what is going to take place is light manicure behavior, because I'm not trained, and while I like a neat look, obviously I want my natural nails to look nice, I don't want them to be damaged because I don't know how much cuticle really needs to come off. So I have this tool. I don't know what it's called. So that's sort of what it looks like. This helps me get my cuticles off. What I'm gonna do is buff off all this like extra gel glue, so I have a clear path before I get to snipping away any cuticles, just so that it's clear that, like, okay, there's no more glue, or I got as much glue off as possible. As stated previously, I will state again, I am not a professional. This is me, an amateur girl who likes being creative on your nails. I got a good amount of the glue off. I'm pretty clear what's my nail, if there's any glue left. So I'm just going to quickly outline, not going deep, I'm not pressing hard. Where it's obvious that there's extra skin, that's what I'm taking off. I'm taking off all the obvious parts. Everything that's not obvious, it's right there in the answer, it's not obvious. So I'm not even gonna touch it, because while I want cute nails, more than anything, I want healthy nails. So we're gonna talk about boys for a second, and we're gonna talk about celebrity boys, because truth, hand on the Bible, I'm not talking to boys. There's no space for that in my life right now. So we're gonna talk about the celebrities, the imaginary ones that we can make up stories about. And you know where we're gonna start? We're gonna start with a little TikTok video I've been seeing of people ranking the men of Insecure, and Nathan being way too low on the list for me of y'all. What? He's literally #1 for me. Maybe it's a Houston thing. I don't know what it is. Hey, y'all need to be respectful and put him back at the top where he belongs. I don't know what's wrong with you people, because it's the both genders playing this tag, and so it's everyone's getting this equal hate right now that I'm giving towards you. You have an unnatural allegiance to losers. Why is Lawrence at the top of your list? Why is that? Why is Dro higher than Nathan on your list? You should be embarrassed. You should be very embarrassed that's, hey. And you put that on the internet. That's gonna live there forever. Digital footprint, ever heard of it? Dro on top of it. That's crazy. Y'all should be, I'm gonna get angry, and I don't want to get angry. It makes me upset, like y'all aren't recognizing all that he is. Yes, he went ghost. All right, that's okay. Let's acknowledge it. I'm not gonna sit here and not acknowledge his faults. He went ghost. Your best friend goes ghost every 2 weeks, but you don't put her at the bottom of the list. Uh-huh. Okay. Just cut him some slack. If the worst thing you have to say about him is he went ghost, babe, Lawrence popped out, I had a baby on her. Going ghost is worse than having a baby? Oh, okay. I just need to know, where are our priorities? Because it feels like they're nowhere to be found. It just feels like you guys don't know how to play the game properly. Nathan for insecure president. Okay, he should be #1. He should be #1. And Daniel. I've seen Daniel on #1 over way too many people's lists. Maybe we're just doing it off of looks. Even then you're wrong. He's top 3 for sure. For sure. But 1 over Nathan. I don't know. I'm just saying, if it was a test, you would have failed. You would have got an F. Repeat the course. Maybe y'all need to rewatch. It's giving extreme insecure because y'all have lost y'all's minds. If it wasn't obvious, I'm just filing and shaping my nails. I haven't shown you all what set I'm going for, because February is Black History Month, but it's also like a love month with Valentine's Day. So I'm doing a Valentine's Day-esque set, and for any set that I do, I usually just type in like some keywords that I'm thinking about, add nail set behind it, and hit go on Pinterest, and then I kind of pull my interest from there. This is the look that I'm going for. Instead of that baby pink sort of base, I'm gonna do a white base because my New Year's set obviously wishes baby pink, so I want to switch it up. And I had red nails for Christmas, so I don't want to do the red base. So these are the 3 colors that I will be using. I got all of my gel colors from Amazon, like huge compared to like this is like a normal size, what you're expecting bottle. This looks like this. However, I've had these for 3 months now. Love them. They're really consistent. Even though they're small, they're mighty. They accomplish my task. I haven't run out of any colors yet. It has only been 3 months, but it's not like I'm scrambling even though they're tiny. I still feel like I can do all my colors, and that's with like when I first started using those colors, I still wasn't great at keeping my nail on. Like I wasn't letting the gel dry properly. I wasn't making the nails gritty enough, and so I was still losing nails. So it was like I was still redoing them using more paint, and I still have all the colors. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to go wash them now, and when I come back we will start putting on my tips in a cup. My twin be naughty. So I have 10 nails in front of me. I pre-drilled them, so they have grit to them, they have strength, so it's not like I'm putting smooth on smooth. That's why it doesn't stick. This is the UV lamp that I use for sticking on my nails. When it comes to after that, like putting on like just the color and everything, I use this, the regular big one, because in the process of putting them on I like to hold them down. I don't use that big one because I have nowhere else to use my other hand to hold the nail down. I use this cute little, you know, one so I could put a finger in here and hold it down like that. This is the gel that I use. Take my nail, this was the gel, got as much as I could on it. I take this and I just sort of get all the gel off as possible onto the nail. So it's about that much gel in it now. And so what I'm gonna do is take it, bend the corners a tad just so it looks like it fits my actual nail. I'm gonna take it and pull it down like that, okay? But the reason I'm showing you there because I'm gonna actually do it here closer to the light so it immediately starts the UV process. So, and I'm holding it down while the UV lamp is going. So it's on now. It's on there, but I have already cut it. So what I'm doing right now is I'm starting the shaping process. All right. lovely stuff we've got here. Now she's shaped. She's on there. So now that I have the shape that I want, I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna add grit to the top of this by simply rubbing the nail file over it just like that. And this is the part that I think being intentional about helps me with keeping my gel on longer so there's no peeling. So I'm going back in right now with my cuticle remover buddy because there's excess gel on the outside of the nail. It kind of looks like a natural nail. Like you're kind of just filing. I love the English language. You're kind of just filing it until it sort of looks like a natural nail. Like from back here, don't it look like that could be my nail? Yep. So that's what we're gonna do. Friends, we're back. Okay. All of my nails are now on. Can you see? Is it clear? Gel nails on my tip. Let's get into the fun stuff now. I googled a list of girl talk topics and I'm trying to get like not too deep, you feel me? Not because I don't trust y'all, but I am new here and I'm an oversharer, so I'm trying to like be preventative. Okay, what's the best piece of advice you've ever been given? Probably go with your first mind. Yeah, that's probably it. What was the worst date you ever went on? I've never been on a date before. That is not my ministry. I've never dated anybody or went on any dates. What do you like to do on the weekends? Y'all see that on the vlogs, but I don't know. I like to hang out with my family a lot. I'm putting on base coat currently right now. And I'm gonna let it cure for 60 seconds. So when I was shaping my nails, I usually don't go this pointy, but I don't know, more stiletto, less oval this time around, just calling to me. Yeah, I don't think it'll mess with the design too bad because they seem to be on similar shaped nails. Okay. These questions kind of suck. A lot of them are relationship based and I'm not hiding nothing from y'all. I just genuinely have never been in a relationship, so I can't speak from that. I don't know like what's my biggest lesson I learned from my last relationship. What relationship? That would be a great starting point. If you had 1 hour left to live, what would you do? 1 hour? That's not enough time for everyone that I love to get back in town. Dang, that would suck. I guess try not to be depressed with the 59 minutes that I have left. That's like, okay, one more time. Yeah, I don't even know what I would do. I'd probably just stay here, pray. God, I don't, yeah. This is a depressing question. This is not girl talk. This is psychological. Okay, do you believe in ghosts? Absolutely. I live in a house that has 2 ghosts. Yes, we did build this house. However, I have an older brother who passed away and he lives in this house still with us. There's been multiple occasions where people have seen him around. I've seen him around. Sometimes I feel like he plays with me like in the corner of my eye sometimes. Like when I'm in the kitchen or something, I'm like, something moved. I'm gonna look over there and nothing's gonna be there, but something moved. My dad has seen him a lot. My brothers, when they were babies, they saw him a lot and they never met him. They saw him a lot. Yeah, and then other than that, my very first best friend, my great grandma, she used to live here with us. So she still, sometimes, she doesn't spend a lot of time here, but sometimes I can feel her. So I definitely do believe that ghosts are real. I don't think they're stuck here. Like my brother, he's not stuck here, but I think he likes to come down and mess with us sometimes. Who would narrate an audiobook about your life? You know, this is actually a great question for me. Not that I've ever thought about it, but I notice how attracted I am to somebody's voice. Like, I want to be able to close my eyes and be like, ah, keep talking. And I don't feel that way about a lot of voices. I love a Spanish accent. I also love when women have deep accents. Like Beyonce's deep voice. Jeez, this is definitely something that I need to give more thought into. Also, I need to tap more into audiobooks. I am painting my nails white right now, if that's not clear. I'm painting the base coat before I go in and start adding in the hearts. Hopefully the camera angle is not too crazy, but I did have to change my battery. One hand base coat done. So now what I'm gonna do is attempt to do this heart thing. So what I've got here is my imagination, a hope, and a dream, and some nail polish remover in case I mess up. And what I'm gonna keep on me, because I keeps it on me, are these nail art brushes, but they're super fine. So I'm gonna use that to, I'm gonna do it right, try to outline it as best I can as 2 hearts. And then what needs to be cleaned up, I'll do with this by dipping it in the nail polish remover. So I'm gonna pull up the picture again. So we're gonna do a red one first, then go on top with the pink one. Still no answer to who would narrate my audiobook. Someone with a voice that I could listen to for hours though. So either an accent, like a Spanish accent, or a woman with a deep voice. What was your dream job when you were younger? My dream job when I was but a dweeb was, in fact, to be a lawyer. What? Raise your hand if you could see me as a lawyer. It's crickets in here for me. It's a haul, maybe. Don't laugh yet. It's not done. It is also 8:30. Let's get into another question. What's your favorite dish to cook? As for me, I'm a baker. I'm new to this industry of preparing meals. What's the last book you read and you really love? Tuesdays with Maury, Mitch album, brought me to so many tears. I realized that like my favorite sort of fiction in any capacity is always going to be realistic fiction. I love like the Avengers and big things like that are super world building, but I really like when people pull from something that could genuinely be happening. That's sort of what that book was, but like on a whole different scale, because it really was a true story. Oh, these are like questions you'd ask a girl that you're into. Okay, these are deep but they're romantic, so I can get deep with y'all. It's casual here. What's your love language? Quality time. So I'm thinking we're gonna have to switch up this design. I like the thumb, I really do, and I'm gonna do it on at least the ring finger and probably at least my middle and my pinky on this hand. But I think I want the other ones to be like cute hearts. So I think I'm just gonna do a pink and red heart on this finger so that they're not all the exact same. And then we can have some versatility. I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna come back. I am done with this hand, and boy oh boy does it look different than what I said it was gonna look like. So okay, we did the thing, right? We did the heart, cute, adore, whatever. Yeah, then we had to switch it up, babe. So I did the 2 hearts I was discussing, right? 2 hearts, and I did on my pinky too. And then I just did cute squigglies and heart on this. So I think that's cuter. Still in the vein of Valentine's Day with the color scheme and the hearts. But she's completely untouched. So it's time to get down to business with her. It is 9:12. Do we think I can finish by 10:30? I hope so. I really hope so. Tomorrow I'm getting my feet done. So it is imperative that I finish tonight because I need to make sure that my feet coordinate with my hands. We're down to our last finger, you guys. I'm so excited. I'm getting very sleepy and hungry. But this is what I have so far on this hand. We did the heart thing again, a big pink heart and polka dots, and then small hearts over here. But my camera is still very much dying, and I'm just about to do this right there, same thing. So I'm gonna come back with the finished set. Bestie girl, we're done. Ah! My hearts are deformed in some places, and those are my 2 little dummies. But yeah, we did it. We did our nails. This was fun. Thanks so much for sticking around. If you're interested in Gel X nails, I'm glad that you clicked and tuned in. I hope I was able to share something with you. I'm definitely not an expert. Definitely keep watching and learning. This is just a fun way for me to be myself online, and also in life. I really do genuinely love to do my own nails. So thanks so much. I know you probably doubted me and that I wasn't gonna come back in a week, but I did, and I'll see you next Friday too. I love you, and I'll see you next week. Bye.